Hello there, everybody. What Culture's Adam Cleary here. Yeah, I do news videos on gaming as well. What is your problem? And I'm here with you, and because, well, some news has been afoot, and we would not be doing our jobs properly if we didn't tell you about it. Rockstar have announced an expansion to the map of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, if you're sitting there going, hang on, this can't be the same Grand Theft Auto that came out like 14 years ago or something like that. It's a different one. It's a different one, isn't it, Adam? No, it's not. It's still the same Grand Theft Auto that Rockstar have been clinging on to like a newborn babe at its mother's teat for nearly a decade now. That's all I know. Ewan, you've got the cut and indeed the thrust of this.
I can't believe it's been going for that long now. But yes, there was rumors earlier this week about a new update coming to GTA Online. Obviously, if you're one to basically get caught up in all the GTA Online news and rumors, you'll know they come thick and fast, and that Take-Two Interactive, I believe they also own this, Rockstar, or 2K. I've forgotten which one it is. I think it's Take-Two Interactive. I can't remember. They're both very confusing. But the CEO there was mentioning in an early earnings call the other week that there was a big new update coming to GTA Online by the end of the year, which would make sense given that earlier in the year, it was also announced that GTA Online would be coming to the next generation of consoles, much to everyone's collective disappointment. But in slightly cooler news, we now know that this new update is going to include a map expansion as well as a new heist. Initially, people thought that maybe just another content drop would mean something along the lines of like a Diamond Casino or some other place on Los Santos, but no, it genuinely does look like a brand new map expansion is coming to GTA Online. Rockstar posted a video, a cryptic video, which looked like it was filmed through Sam Fisher vision, but you can basically see that there's something to do.
That's a good reference.
See, it was all green, that's why, and it was to do with the El Rubio files, and they zoom in on a dead body on the beach. And that's basically it. We don't know anything else about this update or when it's coming, but I would expect it to be arriving before the end of the year, along with another one to Red Dead Online as well, which still exists. It still exists. Rockstar doesn't think it exists, but it's still going.
First and foremost here, a lot of questions people are going to have about this. This is not related to the single-player version of the game at all, is it? This is not like a DLC or an expansion pack. This is purely for the world of GTA Online.
Yes, for the time being, that's definitely what it appears to be. You know, Rockstar have not been a fan of single-player expansions since GTA Online basically decided to net them billions and billions and billions and billions every single year. So, yeah, doesn't look like it has anything to do with the single-player. Although, to be fair, maybe they'll introduce the map as a place for Michael, Trevor, and Franklin to go visit in their own free time. Who knows? But for the most part, right now, this looks like another addition to online, which will probably come with all the shark cards you all know and love, all the microtransactions, all the little grubby, lovely things we all love about GTA Online, and probably about a bajillion angry 12-year-olds on flying bikes who will ruin your online enterprises. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's single player at all.
Speaking of angry 12-year-olds, the response to this tweet when Rockstar dropped it seemed to not be overwhelmingly positive. Obviously, the game, as we've touched on, has gone on for years and years and years and years and years and made billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars for them. So the frustration, I think, growing in the fan base to just please do GTA 6, it has been forever now, continues. And I think this coming on literally PlayStation 5 launch day here in the UK, certainly on PlayStation launch week across the world, is probably not going to be seen as like all too smart a PR move. Surely if they were going to do any kind of announcement like this, it should not have been while people had their big frothy hard-ons for next-gen consoles.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you, but, you know, the GTA Online community is dedicated and are constantly plugging in countless hours and money into that game. So I don't think there'll be any, you know, love lost between Rockstar there because, you know, as long as they keep catering to that audience, they're going to keep it's an incredible business model they've got here. You know, they think they'll have made more supporting GTA Online for the past, you know, almost a decade than they would have if they maybe had done another GTA. That's not to say that, of course, a GTA 6 is going to make loads and loads of money, but I cannot overstate enough just how much money GTA Online has made and will probably continue to make until Rockstar are like, you know what, let's GTA 6, go on. Just, yeah.
It must that'll
basically be how it goes.
Into record-breaking territories now of like the longest supported and newly updated video game of all time by now. Surely, obviously, Minecraft's got a shout for that. RuneScape would obviously probably take the title, but for something as mainstream and as popular as GTA to still be going, in the parts of the world where I'm from, and it's almost old enough to drink.
Oh my God. Wow, that's shocking because I mean it's just it's kind of the Skyrim syndrome, isn't it? Where everyone's kind of begging for and that's exactly the same thing. GTA 5 and Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, both amazing games that we'll both end up playing, forever and ever and ever. However, there comes a point in time where you have to say goodbye and bring in some fresh blood, and I think we're kind of at that point now with GTA, given just how much, we got a new Red Dead the other year. It's time for GTA to follow suit and kind of press ahead, I think.
I think you and I will both be in the cold ground before we've got GTA 6 and Red Dead 3. That's my personal take. We've seen the name John Doe flash up on this, but other than that, not really too much to go on. Would you care to do 60 seconds of mindless speculation for us?
I mean, yeah, John Doe is just the generic name you give to a corpse that's been unidentified. So, I don't know. I don't have a clue who El Rubio is, but he sounds like an interesting character. And maybe, given all the rumors we've had with GTA 6 and Project Americas and, that big epic drug kingpin story that is rumored for Rockstar's next Grand Theft Auto, maybe there's some kind of thing that they're going around here. Maybe, we've got an offshore locale now. Maybe they'll introduce some sort of drug smuggling mechanic. People have spotted, or what they think they've spotted is some sort of teasers related to GTA 6 and online over the past 10 months or so. So maybe they're kind of integrating these teasers a little bit less subtly now. Maybe we're going to go full on and really kind of start teeing up that next sequel.
Well, speaking of New Blood, which was a link I should have done last time you were talking, I completely missed it, but I thought I'd hang on to it anyway. Hitman Men making
the
James Bond game. That's exciting.
Yes, it is. It's really exciting. It was announced today that IO Interactive, obviously you'll know as the fellas who did Hitman, they are working on a brand new James Bond game, which is pretty cool given that the James Bond license has basically been stuck in the James Bond opening credits sequence for the past decade. We haven't really had anything for a while since Activision basically were like, yeah, we're a bit bored of making licensed games right now and we can just stick with Call of Duty. But yeah, it's interesting because it's called Project 007. I imagine that will change shortly. But there was an official tweet that came with IO Interactive's official trailer from the official James Bond account, which said Project 007 brackets working title is a brand new James Bond video game with a wholly original story. Earn your 00 status in the very first James Bond origin story to be developed and published by IO Interactive. So that's an interesting premise, seeing 007 get his 00. So I imagine he's just, what is his number before he's 007? Is it just 7?
I don't know, because a 00 is a type of agent. So suppose you just 07, like you work your way through it. Like you start as 7, infinitely cool, and then you're 07, quite lame, but 007, quite interesting.
Yeah, there's lots of questions that we have here, though, because obviously a lot of James Bond games, when they are officially licensed, they'll use the likenesses of the actors involved. That Daniel Craig, his, upcoming No Time to Die, I keep on forgetting it exists because obviously it's been delayed so long and it's been living in limbo forever. But will he be involved in this? Will it follow that continuity? Because, in Casino Royale, we saw at the beginning of that film, we saw him get the kill that netted him his 00 status. So, it'll be interesting to see whether this is a new interpretation or whether it's going to follow the canon of whatever series of films. But I'm excited for it because James Bond has a cool history in video games. My favorite is Everything or Nothing, which was the Pierce Brosnan. There was a lot of Pierce Brosnan ones, obviously, but Everything or Nothing also had Willem Dafoe in it. Adam Cleary had Willem Dafoe in it as the main villain, and it was a great time.
God, imagine pretending your favorite isn't GoldenEye. Anyway, I'm very excited for IO Ewan because you might even say they've got the license to make a good video game. You see what I've done there. Anyway, let us know what you made of all this video.
You're mad, Scorpio.
Hello, of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ewan, they probably want to get you on Twitter now. They're not daft. Where can they do it?
Ewan ruins things.
Oh, that's really gone the other direction with that build-up. You can get me at Adam Cleary, the entire WhatCulture Gaming family. And I always get this wrong. It's WCulture Gaming. Let's say it is. Go find it there. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I've been Adam. This has been Ewan. And we will see you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond.